It's May 20th, and I almost didn't make this video today. I've been sitting with anxiety all day, the kind that shows up right before you do something that actually matters. And I want you to know that. Not to make excuses, but because I think you need to know and see that the woman talking to you about healing is still in the middle of it too. So here I am. Today is my mother's birthday. Her name was Sharon Lorraine Buckner Smith, and she was born May 20th, 1950. Today is also the anniversary of me graduating from college and high school. So I graduated on her birthday twice. Same date, 2 different years. And I've always felt like May 20th was a threshold for me, some sort of evolution. So here I am, evolving again. I'm starting something this week that I've been sitting with for a while, and it's called The Mothering Wound. And on May 27th, 1 week from today, I'm launching a podcast about it. But before the podcast, I wanted to come to you like this. Real. Tonight. My mother was 6 months old when her mother died. And in 1950, a Black man raising 4 children alone is unheard of. They would come and try to take the children away because the thinking was that a man cannot raise those babies. So my grandfather, an amazing noble man, was able to find a woman that he fell in love with, and she became a mother to my mom and her siblings. So it was the mother that my mom knew growing up. And they kept the family together. That was the mom that she knew and loved. But she never got to know where she physically came from, never got to be with the woman that gave her life. And I think that that is the origin of her mothering wound. And her mother, Lorraine, she lost her mother, Hazel, young as well. The wound was already traveling before my mother was even born. And then it traveled to me. And then before I knew it, what I was doing was handing it over to my daughter. That's what the mothering wound is. It's not a blame story, it's a lineage story. It's the thing that gets passed down, unnamed, unhealed, until someone decides to go through it. I decided. I grew up. I became a mother. And something shifted. I wasn't going to be one who left my girl early and didn't get to meet her grandchildren. I decided that I was going to live. But I started to understand my mother differently, not just as my mom, but as Sharon, as a woman, as a baby who lost her mother at 6 months old and still found a way to love me. And I started to give her grace. Grace that I didn't know I had. See, my daughter is almost 7 years old, and I'm already self-aware enough to know that some things I've done, some patterns I've carried have already left some scar tissue on her. Not a gaping wound, not an open wound, but scars that will be left behind. And I know that I will have to help her heal them because I tended to my own. In 2026, I have access to things my mother didn't have, things my grandmother didn't have, things her mother didn't have. And I'm standing on their shoulders, tall and proud. And I am choosing to go through it, not over it, not under it, but through it. sharing it with you every step of the way, because I know that this story can inspire and help to heal as well. But that's what the Mothering Womb podcast is. That's what this week is as I post every day and try to go live. It's me going through out loud with you. This week, I'm posting every day. Each day, I'm leaving you with something real. A story, a truth, a tool. And on May 27th, the Mothering Womb podcast drops. And it's for every woman who has loved and grieved her mother at the same time. For every woman who walks into motherhood without a map. For every woman who is still healing from not being held the way that she needed. And that's for you. So follow me so you don't miss a single day. And if something I said today landed somewhere deep in you, I want to hear it. Hit reply to the email, drop a comment, send me a DM, and let me know what your mothering womb means to you. Do you have one? Can you recognize it? Are you passing it on or are you letting it go? I'll read every one. Me. Because this healing doesn't happen alone. It happens in community, in humanity, in communal humanity. And you just became a part of this one. So tonight, as a relaunch tool, I'm sharing something that I've created called Permission Granted, Emotional Regulation for the Empath. It's for the woman, it's for the being of culture, it's for the person who carries everyone else's emotional weight and doesn't know how to put it down. It's $47, and the link is below. So it's yours. Feel free to purchase and go through all of the things that it has to offer to see if you can create a framework that works for you. I almost didn't make this video today. My anxiety had a lot to say about that. But I thought about my mother. I thought about Sharon Lorraine. And about every woman in my lineage who didn't have language for what she was carrying. And I decided that today, on her birthday, I would speak. I'm Rhonda Smith Branch, certified well-being coach, nationally board certified health and wellness coach, full spectrum doula, perinatal wellness specialist, and well-being guru. Headed in that direction. I want you to know that you have the ability to be well. And I'm asking that you be well because you're worthy.